Assalamu alaikum and good morning to Doctor. My name is Muhammad Fakhruddin bin Muhammad Farihi with metric number of AE 210024. As I'm going to represent my group, which is group number 2, and together with me we have Nur Kamalia, Nurul Huda, Nejihatul Izati, and also our beloved Nuraina Maisara to propose our group project which is called as smoke filter, or in other words, we call it as smoke precipitate. Let's go through for the introduction. Filtration is the process of removing solid particles from liquids and gases. But in our project, we more focus in gases form. As you notice, our industrial development now grow very fast. A lot of factories had been established around us without our noticing. The effect of that, our air quality day by day increased to unhealthy condition due to these circumstances. Therefore, to overcome this problem, we brought our group project, which is called as smoke filter. Smoke filter is a type of filter to filter the gases releases from factories. So basically, the concept of our smoke filter is adaptation from electrostatic concept where the gases can be filtered by the help of power supply. So how it's be operate? Basically, when we turn on the power supply and we burn something, like for instance a paper, it will produce smoke. But with the help of power supply, it will filter the smoke and make it disappear, which the negative charge, so it will attract the positive charge, which is the aluminum. Therefore, the smoke will disappear. Meanwhile, when we turn off the power supply back, the smoke will appear again, and that's for introduction. And let's move on to objective.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nur binti Muhammad Nazri, unit number CE21081, and I will talk about the objective of this project. The objective of this project is to design a prototype that requirement in industry to filter air from solid substances such as dust and dirt. And last, to analyze the electrostatic working principle involved behind the prototype's operation.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nur Atirah binti Marazi and my matric number is AE210023. So I will be talking about the problem statement of our prototype, which is a smoke filter device. So smoke filter device is a device that are widely used in every factory in the world. The main function of our smoke filter device is to filter out the hazardous substance from the smoke, which result in the high quantities of air pollution to our atmosphere. As the smoke contain the hazardous substance, this will put our health at the risk. So that's why we decide to choose this smoke filter device to do our prototype. And that's all for the problem statement of our prototype.
So I'm going to explain about the methodology part, which is consists of flowchart diagram and block diagram. So based on flowchart diagram, we start with the start button, which is when we burn something like pepper, it will produce the smoke, right? So the smoke is called as the polluted air or polluted gases, which consists of a lot of negative charge, and it will going through the steel mesh, and it will attract to the positive charge, which is called as the aluminium foil. So when we turn on the power supply, the smoke will disappear, but when we turn off the power supply, the smoke will appear back. So that's how our smoke filter will be operated. So based on the block diagram, our electrostatic smoke filter is concept of ionizing electrode is charged, plate made of aluminium, battery supply, and steel mesh.
My name is Najahatul, number entry AE210035. This prototype is designed to make an effective smoke filter. This electrostatic smoke filter should be able to filter solid particle. The efficiency of the prototype filtering ability can be measured by evaluating the air quality before and after filtration. This prototype also safe to be used. It's easy to maintain. It also energy efficient and cost effective.
Okay, for the conclusion. In conclusion, this smoke filter prototype can filter air from solid substance such as dust and dirt. Besides, this prototype work in electrostatic working principle because the electrode plate is charged with negative voltage and this plate cause particulate inside the smoke to obtain negative charge as passed by the electrode, while the second plate will carry the positive voltage. The fact opposite charges attract the negative charge are pulled toward positive electrode.